why do guys that were bums in my country act like big shots in the Philippines? You could be a whole bum in the United States or any Western country and be making $1,500 a month and be homeless basically, and come to the Philippines and you're making 4 or 5 times what a lot of families make as an entire family. So a lot of guys will let that go to their head. They'll get a big ego and decide that they're somebody when they're a whole nobody failure in my country. You could be cleaning toilets in my country or be a McDonald's cashier your whole life and reinvent yourself and come to the Philippines and decide that you were the CEO of Apple or something. And these girls are not going to fact check you. They're not going to check your tax returns. They're not going to check your passport. You can be 56 years old and say you're 36. I've seen people do it a lot. Remain humble in the Philippines and never disrespect the Filipinos because you got a couple more dollars than them, whether you're making $10,000 a month or you're getting your little tiny Social Security check, which is actually big to some of these people. I don't know why people that were bums in my country get an ego and think that they're a big dog because they came to a country that's relatively less fortunate, where the minimum wage swings from 356 pesos to 570 pesos, and some people are working outside of that scope just for whatever they can get, whether it's a couple hundred pesos in the province or whatever. Remain humble at all times and understand that you are a guest in this country and you should tip well, and you should understand that you have the privilege of being in this beautiful country. Never be a big shot. You'll get your head knocked off. You'll get jumped. I might be disrespecting old pervert expats, but I am not disrespecting Filipinos and Filipinas, and I have many friends that are Filipinos and Filipinas and many people supporting my channel. Almost half my subscriber base and half my viewers come from the Philippines. It has now shifted to a little bit more than 50% in the West. Used to be more in the Philippines. So basically, a lot of these guys will go out and get drunk and start flashing money or think that they're a big shot. When, bro, if you're making under $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, you were a whole bum in my country. Let's keep it real. You're making $1,500 a month, you're homeless. You're making $2,000 a month, you're living on Skid Row. You're renting a room with no kitchen or laundry privileges. You're making $2,500 a month, same deal. $3,000 a month, maybe if you don't live in LA, Miami, New York, or Vegas, maybe you can kind of get by and, you know, have some top ramen and some chicken and get a halfway decent apartment. It's basically going to be your whole budget. You couldn't even afford to have a car. So when you come out here, you're getting $3,000 a month. Oh, you can live like a big dog. Let's keep it real. You can live pretty damn good. You're not going to have any financial troubles. You're going to have extra money every month. You can have 2 places like me. I'm probably a little over $2,000 right now because I'm eating out all the time and I'm taking flights back and forth, and I got a penthouse and I got an oceanfront place in the #1 island in Asia. But make no mistake, and don't be silly, guys, and think that you're a big shot and start disrespecting Filipinos. You're gonna get your ass jumped. You're gonna get yourself in trouble. Don't wear fake jewelry. You can get killed for that shit. Don't be flashy. Don't lie to girls and tell them you own 7 Makati condos. Everybody knows those are bad investments right now. You don't own shit. You're at an Airbnb trying to hook up with as many girls as you want. You telling girls, oh, I own 7 condos in Texas. I got this, I got that. You probably don't got shit. The loudest guy in the room that's flashy, that's a tough guy, is usually the guy that's a complete bitch that owns nothing. If you were such a big shot in the United States, why would you be in the Philippines? So basically, the reality is remain humble. If you're getting $1,000 a month, you're definitely homeless and starving in my country and on food stamps. But you can come out here and you can have a decent life. You'll be rich to a girl that's from the province. Her family probably lives on $250 a month, $300 a month, whatever the case may be. But never disrespect people. I was having a talk with some of my Filipino and Filipina friends yesterday, and we're just talking about that, how people come over here and they think that their shit don't stink and that they're the cat's meow and this and that. The reality is, man, you could be ugly in my country and poor, and you can come out here and you can have a good life, but don't abuse that. Don't abuse that. Don't abuse the kindness of this country and the pricing and all that shit. I always tip and over tip, and because I've been successful, I'm helping people every day off camera. I don't put that shit on camera. That's corny. And just, you know, when your channel blows up or you're making a lot of money, try to stimulate the local economy, try to tip extremely well. I remember the first time I booked somebody to clean my condo in BGC, and it was an hour and a half, and I went on to Goodworkph app, which I recommend to people in the Manila area, etc. And it was 349 pesos for 90 minutes of work. And I said, what the hell is wrong with this picture? It's now 399 pesos. When someone does that, if you can afford to, tip them extremely well. Throw them a couple hundred pesos, pay them double, whatever you feel like you're doing if they did a good job. A lot of these people, you know, they're making a decent little wage if they work all day. They're not at the minimum wage. They might make 1,000 pesos a day. That's $18, man. In America, to get a 90-minute cleaning on your place, you're looking at some big money, man. It's $100 for someone to look at your place. You're probably paying $150, you know, for that type of service, realistically. So just enjoy that pricing, but don't get cocky, don't get arrogant. You were a whole bum in my country. Let's keep it real. I know some of these guys running around here thinking that they're big shots now, lying about their thing. Oh, I'm in stocks, I'm in crypto, I'm in this and I'm that. You're a bum. You're a nobody in my country. Don't get carried away with yourself. Don't start to think that you're a big dog when you were a little dog puppy in my country. And the only thing that's making you a big dog is the wealth gap and the difference in pay. You know, it's the whole reality is that you could be a total nobody, and you could work as a McDonald's cashier in America. You're going to start at about $16 an hour, $16.50 an hour in a major city. That's 2 days pay in the Philippines for the entire day. So you're going to make 30x what you would if you can get that foreigner to bring you back to my country, or you can get a work visa or whatever, if you're working at a low-level shit job where you are basically, you know, at a McDonald's cashier is the absolute entry-level job. A Walmart greeter, a Target cashier. These people are making $17 an hour. Here, you're lucky to make $8.50 a day. That's 500 pesos, okay? So just enjoy this country. Come over here and spend your money. Everybody going, what business can I do out there? Bring your American dollars and spend them. You can do YouTube if you're lucky enough to blow up. You can do Cambly, C-A-M-B-L-Y. You can do coding. You can do stock trading, crypto. You can do affiliate marketing. Whatever you can do from your telephone where you are is what you can do here. Windy day in Boracay, Station 3, walking into Station 2. Everybody's asking me, oh, I want to start a business, this and that. Your Filipina can start a business, you can't. You can do a dummy corporation or some weird stuff, but don't even bother with it. Bring your American dollars, spend them over here. You get low, go home and work for a year and double back. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Maybe you can be lucky enough to blow up on YouTube. Maybe you can teach English. You can do any of the things that I just mentioned. But don't be an arrogant guy that I know deep down, because I'm from America and I know some of you guys, and you're lying about what you did and you didn't do, and you're a real estate developer and you're the CEO and you own this and that. You were a whole nobody. You were a bum, and you got lucky that you found the Philippines, and the Philippines saved your ass. You'd literally be homeless in my country. So stay humble. Don't be a dick to people. Never get flashy and disrespectful and go out and get drunk and think you're a big shot with your little $1,500 a month. You're not. You know what you really were in my country, and you know if you get back, you get a cold, hard slap of reality when you get back, and you see that, oh, no girls want me, I'm dirt poor again, and I'm not handsome. I'm only handsome in the Philippines. That's the reality. I know I use a lot of profanity, and I'm not supposed to say it like that, but fuck it. It is what it is. I see a lot of these suckers walking around, a lot of them on YouTube. That's the reality, buddy, is that you couldn't hack it in the United States. You weren't a big dog in the United States. You are acting arrogant and like a big shot because you never got a shot to do that your whole life. Now you're retirement age and you're trying to throw your weight around like a rich guy because you got a 56-to-1 advantage and you got a place where the highest minimum wage is $10 a day. So enjoy this beautiful country. Enjoy the white sand shores of Boracay. You know, Siargao, Palawan, Siquijor, Bohol, Manila. These are world-class places to go. But always remain humble and always tip well and be kind to the locals, and understand that you just imported yourself to a location where you may be exotic and your money may be, you know, sufficient to say the least. So like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Very stormy day in Boracay Island. #1 island in Asia, #1 island in the world to me, especially when you get down to Station 1 and Willie's Rock and all that. And sana all.